Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, T-Bone, from the Lens B Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. It's Friday night. It's 6 o'clock. It's time for the WARNO. The WARNO comes to you every Friday night at 6 o'clock, and we tell you about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. It is the middle of summer, and there is not a lot going on. But what is going on, I am happy to share with you. We do this over the length of one beer. The beer is donated to us tonight by our dear friend Beer Snob Dave. And there was a lot of anticipation going into tonight's selection. I was told on Monday that this beer would make my lips quiver. Now, I don't know if you've ever had quivering lips, but you look forward to that. Lips quivering? So it comes to us from the Dragon's Milk Brewery. That's right, it's called Dragon's Milk, and they've got a theme, go figure. This particular version is called Crimson Keep. It is a red ale, and I got to learn a lot about it because, you know, Beer Snob Dave likes to give you the history of it. All of these beers are aged for at least a year, depending, in a bourbon cask. So they make the bourbon, they save the wood. Oh, that is pretty. They save the wooden cask, and then they make the beer, and they store it in the wooden cask so the beer captures some of the flavor of the bourbon. The amount of time they spend, oh, that's pretty. The amount of time they spend inside the cask and other magical things that they do makes for a very strong beer, but this is just shy of what's called, I learned today, a bourbon ale. He also used words like notes and finish. And I said I would try to get them in, and I just did. Again, tonight's beer, provided to us by Beer Snob Dave, is Dragon's Milk. It's from the Dragon's Milk Brewery, and this is called Crimson Keep. It is a bourbon barrel aged red ale. Kuwait? Oh, Dave's in Kuwait. Hey, Dave in Kuwait, my friend. First things first, let's spike those olfactory senses and see what it smells like. Again, I am not a beer connoisseur. I'm not a beer sommelier. I am a person that just drinks it. Our friends donate beers for me to try. We try to do a different one every week. And I just tell you in plain English what I think about it. Go figure. Not a critic, but I will critique. Put that on a freaking business card. It does not have a strong aroma to it. It's there, but its notes are very subtle. Yeah, can you imagine me doing that? All right, it's got very subtle notes. Let's find out what it tastes like. That, I don't know how to simulate lips quivering, but if I could, that is guaranteed lip quivering. It's 11% ABV. And for anybody who knows anything about a beer, that's about twice as strong as a beer normally is. Definitely got a strong flavor to it. I don't know if you'd call it a bourbon flavor, but I would imagine it's a bourbon-esque flavor. It's got a little punch right off the bat. I'm 2 sips in, and I feel a burn, a little bit of a burn in the throat, and a little rush to the brain. 2 sips. I would liken this to a 0 Days habanero mango. It's a sipping beer, but we're not going to be sipping. We're going to drink this beer. We don't have a lot to put out this weekend. Let's get started with what's happening tonight. Everything I tell you about in the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area occurs within the Casino Triangle of Grantville, York, and Shippensburg. The Casino Triangle. See what I did there? There's nothing going on except in Chambersburg or Shippensburg at the former Home Depot, now the luxurious Parks Casino. Our friend Karen Kay is opening the show. Show starts at 8 o'clock. Seating is limited, but it's also free. And there's plenty of stand-around space. She'll be starting the show tonight at 8 o'clock for free in the Parks Casino. Remember, you go into the old Home Depot, and where the garden section used to be, just go down there. It's a little place called the Side Pocket. It's a cute little stage. They probably got about 40 seats in there. They got a couple of pool tables. You can't sit on the pool tables. They frown on that. Karen Kay starts the show. She's opening the show for Mr. Chris Johnston, nationally touring comedian, who is, as I've been told, Impractical Joker's, what is the term she used? He is not an impractical joker. He is an impractical joker adjacent. He's one of the guys, but not one of those guys. You know what I mean? So go there tonight, Shippensburg Parks Casino in the old Home Depot. Over to the left from the main entrance, go into the Side Pocket. Show starts at 8. Seating is limited, but it is also free. Our friend Karen Kay, and opening for Mr. Chris Johnston, improv. I forgot the name of the show. Impractical Jokers Adjacent. And that's it. That is the only thing happening on Friday night in the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area when it comes to comedy or any other event done by friends of mine that I want to support. It's it. That's all there is. It gets worse. Hold on. On Saturday, we ain't got nothing, man. There is nothing happening. It is summertime, and the people in this area want to enjoy the remaining days of summer that they have left, so there is no place to go on Saturday. So what you could do on Saturday, if you don't mind, don't wait, I got some special surprises for you, so stay tuned. But if you don't mind, go on to the Lunsby Facebook page and help me prove a listener wrong. One of our listeners said that this week's question of the week was going to fall flat, that nobody was going to respond, especially the men. I took that as a personal affront, a challenge to my manhood, if you will. No, the question of the week this week is, what is the craziest lie you've ever told to get out of a date? Now, when I say date, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It's a thing, an appointment, a place of a duty, where you should be. You're supposed to go there, but you don't want to go there, and you've come up with the craziest lie. I'm interested in hearing how creative you may be. I don't want it here. I want it on the show page, which is on Facebook, and you can find that just by searching the hashtag LUNSB. Search the hashtag LUNSB, the Facebook. It's the Lunsby official Facebook group page. It's where we have a lot of our fun. It's also where we post our most recent episodes. It's surprising. The Red Keep, it's not the Red Keep, it's the Red Wedding. It's surprising that it doesn't have a lot of visible bubbles, but it is quite carbonated, and there is a lot of bubbles moving in the upward direction, which is good, because if they were moving in the other direction, that would be bad, okay? So there's Friday, 8 o'clock, Shippensburg, Parks Casino, Karen Kay, Chris Johnston. There's Saturday. Answer the question on Facebook. That's all I got. Moving into Sunday, there is no race this weekend because even Formula One takes a break. So there's no race this weekend, but religiously on Sunday, 10:30 every Sunday morning, we do the supplemental. See, I elongated that one a little bit. I can do it longer. Hold on. The supplemental. Oh, that one gave me lip quivers, which is my word of the day. So supplemental, 10:30, we do 3 things on the supplemental. We tell you about your national days of the week. We tell you about a community, a comedy, or a charity event that's happening in and around the area that we want to promote. And we finish it off with This Week in History, trivia style. And we have a lot of fun with that. It's a good way to start your Sunday. We do 7 questions. We try to get 7 questions right. And if you do, you'll feel better about yourself. I'm not lying. That's your Friday. That's your Saturday. That's your Sunday. Nada on Monday. On Tuesday and on Thursday, we have open mics at the Comedy Zone, located at 110 Lime Kiln Road in New Cumberland. It's conveniently located right off of Interstate 83 inside the Boomerang Hotel Casino Sports Lodge and Resort. Tuesday night is what I call a local mic. These are local comedians. They're more seasoned. They do a little bit more time, and the audience is very, very small. On Thursdays, it's a much more eclectic group of comedians, up to 40 on some nights. And one of them is going to tickle a bone known as funny in your body. So that's Tuesday, that's Thursday. Both of them start at 8. If you want to try, you want to get up there and do some time, you come in a little early, you sign the list, they'll get you up there. Both of them are free to enter. Tuesday, Thursday, 8 o'clock. Earlier if you want to sign up. Harrisburg Comedy Zone, 110 Lime Kiln Road. And you can find them at Harrisburg Comedy Zone, one word, harrisburgcomedyzone.com or HBG, Harrisburg, comedyzone.com. That's going to be important when I tell you about something else that's coming on. So there's your Friday, there's your Saturday, there's your Sunday, there's your Tuesday, there's your Thursday. This is where I normally stop, but not today, not with sipping beer, Dragon's Milk. Every time I try a new beer, I get the initial, and about this area, I'm like, and then when I get down towards the bottom, I'm like, It could be the alcohol talking. You know, the woman gets more attractive the more you drink. The beer gets better the more you drink. I have found that to be true. Now push that aside. Normally, I tell you what's happening this weekend. Every once in a while, I have advance notice of something that's happening in the next weekend that I want you to come to. We recently sold out a show at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone for our local comedy competition, Harrisburg's Hilarious, and it was a fantastic time. Why don't we sell out again? Next Friday, the 22nd, show starting at 8:30. It's an end of summer showcase. Here is who's performing. From memory, without cheating. The show is hosted by the very funny Andrew Glessner. In no particular order, I've got Ali Asif, our friend Karen Kay, our friend Ashley Pontius, Andrew Brooks. Moving along to the right, who do I see next? I see Lennon Free. Both guys with fantastic hair. Dylan Gaffney, what the hell? I just realized, like, every guy in the show, with the exception of Ali, has amazing hair. Did I forget anybody? Dylan Gaffney, Lennon Free, Andrew Brooks, Ashley Pontius, Karen Kay, Ali Asif. That's how I see the flyer. Now I'm going to double check, because I don't want to miss anybody. No, I got everybody with your host, Andrew Glessner. The tickets are $10. And once again, you say you want to come out, and I provide incentive. Once again, I will pay for your entry. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. On shows where we don't sell out, I can pay for your entry because you show up. Show's not sold out. You do the trick. And if you don't know the trick, I'm going to demonstrate the trick for you real quick and remind you. You look over you check your 6. Both sides. You lean in and you say, T-Bone sent me. And if you say that, they're going to let you in for free. You got your wife, you got your mistress with you, they want to get in for free, no problem. They got to do it too. Everybody who leans in and says, T-Bone sent me, I will pay for your admission. You're going to be my guest. I'm going to bring you in on my dime. If you're lucky, if you're really lucky, you get to sit on table 42 with me. Now, if they sell out and you can't get in for free, we still may be able to get you at the table with me. But I offer this. The people at Boomerangs are amazing. Boomerangs is, the Comedy Zone is part of Boomerangs. So let's rephrase that. The people at the Comedy Zone and at Boomerangs are amazing. The first person to lean in after checking their 6 and says, T-Bone sent me, I got something for you. I got dinner for 4. I got dinner for 4 if you do that. So if they are sold out, go get something to eat. If they're not sold out, come in and enjoy the show and then come back and enjoy that dinner for 4. Now the dinner for 4, let's be clear, As long as everybody eats less than $25 worth of food, which you can definitely do there. The food prices are amazing. The drink prices are amazing. But I have a $100 gift card that I will give to the first person to lead in and say T-Bone sent me at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. I look forward to giving out the $100 gift card to Boomerangs, where the food is amazing. Now, think about this for a second. What if you don't have 4 in your group? What if it's only 2? Well, that's $50 a piece. You can eat like a king and take some home for your puppy. Or if it's 3, $33 a piece. You could eat pretty good and still take some home to your puppy. Always get a doggy bag. And not because you. Don't do it for you. Get the doggy bag for your doggy. Right, Zeus? That's everything. Again, that is the 22nd. That is Friday. That show starts at 8:30. The tickets are $10. You can get in for free if you say the phrase that pays. You can win a $100 gift card to Boomerangs if you say the phrase that pays. I'm going to give away this gift card, and I'm going to get somebody in for free eventually. That's everything. I'm going to take a good sip here. I'm going to check the comments. And depending how that sip goes, we may do one game of Ship's Captain Crew. I'm up $4, by the way. You owe me $4. She gets prettier every sip, baby. She gets prettier every sip. Let's check the comments. Of course, the beautiful Miss Julia is watching. Dave Inman, who is in Kuwait, is watching. Tim Dry is watching. He's drinking water because they ain't got no alcohol in Kuwait. And Jay Flores is watching. A bunch of amazing people down here on the TikToks. The people who did watch have come and gone. People at TikTok have no patience for me, and I'm okay with that. I'm not trying to change the religion, and I'm not trying to sell them anything. So they pop in, they see me, they're gone. Quickly. There's no time. You get to go first. Are you ready? You have a 6 and a 5. You do not have a 4. You do not have a 4. Last roll to make point. I'm missing a fucking die. You got a 4, and your point is 2, because I'm missing a die. So we're playing Ship's Captain Crew. But this ship is a very, very small ship. We're going to finish it. I got a 6. Makes it a little harder when you do it this way. I got a 5 and a 4 and a 5. $5. That's what I got, baby. I'll find that other die. And we'll be on a normal ship the next time we play. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Thanks for playing along with me. Remember, 10:30 is the next time you'll see me live on Facebook and on the Talk of Ticks, where we do the supplemental. I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Cheers along with me as we wrap this up. Arriba, e bajo, e centro, e pa dentro. Beer Snob Dave. That bitch is pretty. I'm sorry, that slipped out. I'll delete that in post. All right, everybody. Lunsby.